global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, good people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Today is the 29th day of the month of May. Quite significant day. It was the day that Tinubu's administration was being sworn in some 2 years ago. So this day actually marked Tinubu's second year in office, and he had kind of reflected on that 2 years, the efforts that have been made thus far, what Nigerians should be expecting in the days ahead. But interestingly, the coalition and those opposition coalition have also fired back at him and also have spelled out some of the things that he had done really poorly, like the issue of wasteful spending and the rest. We're going to be looking at what they have to say, and this is coming via Atiku Abubakar himself. He's the one writing this, and he says Tinubu's government has failed the people. Opposition coalition will not be silent. And he went further to say, in just 2 years, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration has proven to be one of the most incompetent, disconnected, and anti-people government in Nigeria's democratic history. No previous administration has inflicted this level of hardship on the masses while showing such disregard for transparency, accountability, and responsible leadership. This government has not only deepened poverty across the country, but it has also set new records in wasteful public spending. At a time when millions of Nigerians are struggling to survive, government officials are living in excess and approving budgets that benefit the elite at the expense of the common man. It is sad that apart from being the poverty capital of the world, Nigeria has, under this administration, emerged at the unenviable position as the capital of malnourished children in Africa, having beaten Sudan, a nation that is at war. According to the Global Hunger Index 2024, our country is one of the most affected by hunger and malnutrition, occupying the 18th position. Policy after policy under this administration has targeted the poor while providing relief and advantage to the rich, from healthcare to education to the identity management and basic public services. Nigerians are now faced with class-based system where the wealthy enjoy VIP treatment and the rest are left behind. Just 2 weeks ago, the National Identity Management Commission hiked its fee by 75%, introducing VIP protocol for service that should be a basic right of citizens. In education, public university fees have been raised far beyond the reach of poor families with no adequate support mechanism in place. Even more troubling is the scale of borrowing under this government. When President Tinubu assumed office in 2023, Nigeria's total public debt stood at approximately 49 trillion naira. In just 2 years, that figure has skyrocketed to 144 trillion, a 150% increase, with more foreign loans now being requested, which could push the debt to 183 trillion. While the federal government rack up debt, state governments have shown more discipline, reducing their debt level from 5.86 trillion to 3.97 trillion. The implication is clear that the federal government under Tinubu is the primary driver of Nigeria's current debt crisis. President Tinubu's justification that new borrowing is needed to fund the 2025 budget and soften the impact of fuel subsidy removal is both weak and dishonest. It was the reckless and insensitive way his government removed the subsidy that created much of today's economic hardship in the first place. Today, Nigeria is a nation where the rich get richer and the poor are punished for trying to survive. This reality cannot and will not be ignored. As opposition leaders and partners committed to the future of Nigeria, we will not stand by and watch democracy be reduced to a tool of elite control. We reject any attempt to turn Nigeria into a one-party state where dissent is silent and power is abused. We are building a strong united opposition coalition, one that will challenge the excesses of this administration, restore accountability, and return government to the people. We will protect the right of every Nigerian to freely choose their leaders, and we will continue to fight for economic justification, political freedom, and national progress. We are here to rescue Nigeria, and we will not stop until that goal is achieved. AA, that's Atiku Abubakar. This has made multiple reactions from Nigeria, and we're going to consider some few persons, what they say. One Dare Omo Iyalekon says, this so-called opposition is quick to criticize but offer no real solution. President Tinubu inherited a broken system from massive debt to decayed infrastructure, and he's making tough but necessary decision to fix it. Reform is never easy, and real change doesn't happen. Now, let's also consider another reaction. This one here says, then lend your voice to the electoral amendment process being championed by Peter for Nigeria. Lend your support to our cause to change our electoral law to a more transparent one. Put your money where your mouth lies. Another one here says, you have spoken for the poor masses, sir. God bless you, and we can't wait for Nigeria to have you in the leadership position. Well, I cannot say. Someone says, sir, you know that under President Tinubu, our debt service to revenue ratio dropped from nearly 100% in 2022 to under 40% by 2024. We paid off our IMF obligation. We grew our net external reserve by almost 500% from $4 billion in 2023 to over $23 billion by the end of 2024. The phase 1 of the coastal road is ready for commissioning as work is ongoing in other sectors. Over 300,000 students are benefiting from the student loan scheme. Badagry-Sokoto Road is becoming a reality. Credit Corp is in place to help Nigerians get soft mortgage. We have stopped ways and means. Passport processing now takes few days and not months. I can go on and on. Yes, we are not where we want to be, but believe me, we are better than where you and your bosses left us. May Nigeria succeed. Whoa, that's a good one coming from a strong supporter of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Someone responding to that said, before you commission the road, nearly all the people that will use the road will die of hunger. Una go just the support rubbish. The money Buhari borrowed and the one Tinubu is borrowing is enough to start a new nation. After all, the borrowing, where are the jobs created? I mean, so many reactions coming in, and my colleagues in the house, we just want you to say, what's your position in respect to what Atiku Abubakar has said? The fact that the spending is going up, but then though he never make mention of some of the things that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have done, do you think that there is strong justification for the coalition to build strong power against Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2025?
All right, but let's tell ourselves the truth. Bola Ahmed Tinubu may not have done all, but there's still some persons that will say Bola Ahmed Tinubu have actually changed their stories. The likes of most of the elite, Godswill Akpabio, the likes of...
No, we're looking at nationally, because right now Atiku Abubakar is emphasizing on the dismal performance of the president, that it's favoring the rich and bringing serious hunger on the poor. Now, looking at the statistics, holistically.
Let's tell ourselves the truth. He's not wrong, as Atiku. Go on the streets now, ask anybody, how is this government faring? It will tell you the government is not treating us well. Subsidy that should have been for all, that's one national moment that affects both the rich, the poor, the state workers, the federal workers, and even businessmen, artisans. He removed it just to please a few. The government of the day is not people, their policies are not people oriented. Whatever policies they are making, it doesn't touch the common man. It actually works against the common man. It takes food from the poor and gives to the very rich. And for you to be in the very rich, that's when you begin to enjoy the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Where, look at Abuja now, people will tell you, oh, Abuja, FCT minister is working. Why? Because it's collecting the ground rent, it's making the rich very rich. The poor that are supposed to be in Abuja, some of them are relocating because it's not super expensive for them to live. This kind of thing has to be balanced for economy to work well. Balance it, some for the poor, some so that everybody will feel the good of all. Once and for all.
All right, that's what we'd like to leave in. Let's meet our commission and talk more on this. Thank you very much and stay tuned.